Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just What I am playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Sorcery build. Last episode we made quite some headway into the Shrine of Amana. I think we did something else, but I don't remember because this is once again a new session. And one of the things I did off camera was I actually managed to get myself a Faint Stone in the Doors of Ferris. So there's a Faint Stone you can get in the Doors of Ferris. So I decided to imbue the Moonlight Greatsword with magic, because now it has an S scaling. This thing wouldn't really benefit too much from it, because it already has the maximum scaling that it can have. So it really wouldn't benefit too much from it. And I also decided to use my Magic Stone, because this is something I learned off camera also, is that the Magic Stone just makes it so that your weapons scale with your intelligence. Like your physical damage. So I just decided to infuse this one with a Magic Stone just to give it a little bit better scaling if I want to use a faster weapon. I do think that at some point I'll switch over to... I'm going to grind for it probably. I'm going to switch over to the Drake Keeper's sword, because I really like the way that sword looks. And that'll probably be the one I'm going to be using, methinks. But for the time being, I'll just deal with my normal longsword. Gotta watch out so that I don't put myself in range. Now the annoying thing is, however, that I do need to go and like equip more things. Also, am I being followed by the other ones? No. Okay. Goodbye. Killing the big boy. And now we get to deal with this. This is a little bit of an annoying little part. I wanted to... What in the... Okay, I guess you can apparently do the shield break with your offhand weapon, which I did not know. It's pretty damn cool that you can do it, but I did not expect it. And yeah. Wow, that was a crappy shot right there. How in the hell? Freaking cheaters. There we go. Okay. So there's a healer in the middle, and there's one dude in the back. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Get him to move over here. Switch back over to my Moonlight Greatsword. Just barely not enough stamina. Oh. Archstrike Mace. Nice. Not really super useful for me, but nice enough. Right, still one more mage over there. I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna use my physical weapon against basically anything that is resistant to magic. Come on. Yeah, there's a little dude in the water over here. Okay. This makes like sorcery builds really good, actually. The fact that there is actually an infusement which allows you to infuse your weapon with, like, basically make your weapon do physical damage but still scale with your intelligence. Because you only have it for intelligence, not for faith, for instance. It's very interesting. But when I do think about like faith and lightning damage in general is very powerful in this game. There's not a lot of enemies in this game that are resistant to lightning damage. At least I don't feel like there are. I can't think of them at the moment because I haven't played with elemental shit in a long time, but I think there's a lot more things resistant to magic and dark damage. I guess we'll see how it goes. That's all I can do, really. Also, if you can hear any more noise right now, I have another door opened up, which makes it so that you might hear even more noise from the street. But I need to have that door opened up right now because people needed to leave the home but couldn't take a key with them. So now I have to actually pay attention to the front door, basically. Right. Well, I technically don't have to. It's not like we're gonna get robbed at any moment or whatever, but I'd rather be careful instead of yeah, rather be safe than sorry. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Jesus, that was a difficult one. I also feel like I have a lot more issues with my allergies today, so I might sound a little bit more stuffed up than normal. Also, a singer's dress. It doesn't look good though. Sure, you can see the booba, but aside from that, it does not look good. And that does not fit the female character. Where's the thing I was wearing? I forget. I actually quite like this set. Another helmet would probably be nice though. Alright. Hello, Demon of Song. Allow me to shoot magical things into your face. And then fail and miss. Let's please do an attack. That is not the attack that I wanted you to do. Oh well, whatever. It works. I'm so happy that you're not resistant to magic. That makes a lot of things a lot easier. I've never seen him do that attack actually. He usually just goes for the attacks with his head over here. It's such a weird creature, this one now. Right. Open the gates and smash me with your beautiful hands. Or try to grab me and eat me. That also works. And this is basically the way you do it against this battle, really. Even when you're using physical damage, like if you don't have anything to attack at range with, it's still fine though. This should still very much be a good enough strategy. I like finishing off enemies with the moonlight beam. Feels very satisfying. So you get Demon of Song Soul and the key to the Embedded. Which I could technically use because I don't need to hold on to it anymore as a weapon, but meh. The thing you get for it is like the Ring of Soul projection, I think. Something of the sort in any case. But yeah, I don't need it. Do I have any more Fragrant Branch of Yore? I don't think I have them, no. So there's another area to my right over here, which you could explore. I don't really need anything in there, but there is a bonfire over there. For the people who might be interested, you can go and get that. Go and break your shield. And do that. And then open up this absolutely beautiful door. I've noticed that the textures aren't really super... Like, it's not amazing, but I still really like this door. Still a really cool door. And then we take the very robust elevator down. As you can hear, traffic is wild in the Shrine of Amana. I don't care too much about it anymore. I used to care, but I don't care so much anymore, really. Makes me enjoy all of this stuff a little bit more. I'll still try, of course, to make the best quality that I can, but sometimes certain situations don't allow for that. Now you could say, like, why don't you, you know, not make videos? Well, no, because I like making videos. And this is the moment that I can do it, so I might as well do it. And now we skip this guy's text. As interesting as it may be, I do not give a crap about the lore. At least not in this playthrough. And I don't think I'll ever do like a lore playthrough of any kind for any Dark Souls game. Or just any game in general, I think. Well, it depends. If it's a blind playthrough, I might want to go out of my way to like get some information going or whatever, but otherwise I really don't care enough. I just kind of think like, the thing is I just kind of suck at making that kind of content. Since I already kind of suck at explaining things, it makes it very difficult for me to do something like that. Hello. I got myself a petrified dragonbone. And thus I can upgrade this weapon even further. Oh yes. Oh, I can also upgrade this thing now. Nice. There we go. Now, what else is there to upgrade? Because Azal's staff is normal Titanite. Huh. I guess I'm gonna upgrade this and see what it's gonna do for me. We'll just have to see how it goes. The staff I'm wielding right now is pretty dang good. 270 and 189 scaling. My god, my Moonlight Greatsword does 514 damage. Which is a lot, I feel, for a mage build. Or just like any not physical build. I've always had issues getting high damage amounts from those types of builds. The thing is, I do only magic damage though. At least with this blade, so it's not always the best. Right, hello buddy. And goodbye buddy. A lot of stage charm. I was really hoping for a piece of equipment, because I really like their armor, but I'm not sure if I would wear it with this character though. Go murder this guy, because otherwise he's going to screw me over. I was really hoping that would work. But it didn't, but it didn't. Hello, Impervious. Yes, that is what they're called, the Impervious. Even though they're not so impervious, really. Because, as you can see, they can die. As long as they don't block, in any case. Because if they continuously block, then they are probably going to be impervious. Right. Hello, Aldia Black Mages, I think they're called. You little bitch. I don't think that they're that resistant to magic though. Oh boy. Let me go and heal up over here. Kind of have to deal with the Simp Brigade. I'm gonna switch back to my Moonlight Greatsword. And see how much damage I can do against these buggers. Yeah, it's about the same damage. Poison, really? I don't care if I get poisoned. I have an app for that. If I can find that particular app. There we go. Then we have the hollows. I do think that there's going to be a sizable amount of enemies in this place that are going to have resistance to magic. Magic stone, nice. I needed another one of those. Well needed. I'm going to test it out on the Drakekeeper sword later in the game. Shut up. Yes. Can I please buy something? After you're done talking. Have mercy. Humanities. Ooh, Soul Spear, yes please. Soul Vortex also. I think Soul Spear is more interesting. Soul Vortex is nice, but it's not really amazing. At least I think so. Right, let us go and jump down over here, because this way I can get myself the bonfire instantly, and then I can just skip one of the annoying rooms. I continue to get surprised at how small this area actually is. This area really isn't too big, but it is quite difficult, I would say. There's also an enemy in here that I need to go and farm for their weapon. What's the blade called? The Blue Flame, I think it's called. It's a pretty cool sword. I'm kind of wondering if it does physical damage. Because if it does physical damage and magic damage, then that might be a better idea for me to use that blade instead of... So, I guess I'll just see. I'll just have to see how strong certain things will be. Maybe I should switch over to my smaller sword. Because I do not want to hit these bells or these statues. If I can avoid it. Somebody else will probably hit both of these at some point, but I'm gonna try to avoid hitting him. Well, can I please just get the fuck out of here? Goodbye. I don't think that these things follow you that far. Oh. Hello? You're apparently over here. Can you please not be over here? That'd make my life a lot easier. Because as you can see, the Nemesis Serper uses a freaking dagger and it screws me over in a major way. You go and heal up. And kill you with this. Because it's satisfying to do. Right. Hello. Gotta kill the ghosts in the walls. I remember there being more. There's 2 of here, yep. I knew it. Right. Hello, Impervious. Move out of the way. If I can just walk past these guys, that would be nice. Because they're kind of annoying. Let's switch back to my other blade and then look for the proper exit, which is this one over here. You have to look for the one with the rail in it. That's the way out. And that, my friends, is basically it, really. Now we just have to reach the end. However, there is a little bit of an issue on the way to the end. And that's this guy. We're gonna hit you with... well... I wanted to hit you with some magic, but I failed. Epic battle against this hollow. However, that one hollow is not the only hollow. There's another one over here who is programmed to go and ring the bell. So there's one down here who infinitely respawns, I think. Yep, be wary of Trio. Can you please just get hit by this? Thank you. And this should normally stop all of these hollows. Like, that should normally make it so that the bell doesn't get ring. Or doesn't get rung. The thing that would normally happen is that the those hollows would constantly ring the bell, basically, and it would make a lot of those casters appear. Which isn't horrendous, but it's a lot of them in this particular hallway, so... And they're also quite... like, I wouldn't say they're not that beefy, but they do a lot of magic damage, so... And they also basically infinitely respawn, so... that kind of doesn't help. There we go. And then we have ourselves another Dragon Rider. Because why wouldn't there be another one? 326, let me go and see. 431. Okay, yeah. Moonlight Greatsword it is. Who would have expected that the Moonlight Greatsword would be this powerful, huh? I definitely did. Even though I kind of forgot about the entire part where you need stamina to wield the Greatsword. Because if I had more stamina, I would be a lot more powerful, I think. Because being able to wield this weapon more effectively seems like a godsend. I hate that shield. Goodbye. Now we have the summon for Grave Warden Agdane. And then we get to open up 4 chests. Filled to the brim with goodies. Like 4 torches. Which you definitely don't want to use in this area. A Fragrant Branch of Yore, which can be quite useful. Depending on where you want to go, or what things you want to get. Then we have some poison throwing knives. And a Dark Knight Stone. Alright, it's time to go and deal with this boss and see how resistant he is to magic. Because I don't know. Hello, Vilstat, the Royal Aegis. I love this guy. 405 damage from a Great Heavy. 431 damage from a normal attack from my Moonlight Greatsword. Wow. Who needs spells when you got a big magical sword? That's insane. I expected the Moonlight Greatsword to be good, but this is insane. And it's all because I actually infused it with magic. That I really thought that you couldn't infuse... that you couldn't infuse these weapons with magic. like the special type of weapons, but that is wrong. You can. And it's very much recommended to infuse them with the damage type that you're using. We're gonna drink up again because this guy does more damage in his second phase because of his big bell buff. I think after I have like more stamina, I don't really need to rely that much on my range spells, and then I can equip stronger range spells like Soul Spear and all that jazz. Or maybe I should, you know, get more achievement slots. Seems like another pretty solid idea. But I think I'd rather have more stamina though, because yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword's really good. And that, my friends, is the end of the Undead Crypt. And now we get to go over to Aldia's Keep. Well, after I'm done leveling up in any case. I think Loana also sells some more things now. Yep. She now sells the Faint Stones, yep. Then we go and buy all 3 of these. I have 3 now, okay. So I still need 2 more. And I don't think I can level up with this amount of souls. Yep. Well, whatever. I'll go and buy some of these then. And then some of these. And I guess... Actually, let me go and buy these Ember Herbs. Say? Let's see. Look at all these magic spells. I could replace my Great Heavies with... The thing is, like, I'm sorry, but Great Heavy, that's 10 uses. I have 10 uses per Great Heavy spell. It just doesn't seem worth it, man. Soul Spear does all the damage, sure, but it just isn't worth it in my opinion. Let's go over to Ruined Forkrod. And make our way over to the Aldia's Keep. Another place where I can normally get... Actually, I can get 2 more Petrified Dragon Bones in there. Which means that I'll have all the Petrified Dragon Bones I need. Which is quite lovely indeed. Let me just go and shoot you. With a Great Heavy Soul Arrow, sure. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, really. There isn't much... Like, there's not much... ground to cover between the next bonfire anyway, so... My god. Moonlight Greatsword got a big ol' upgrade, that's for sure. And it isn't even... This isn't even its final form. Oh yeah. I like seeing that. It's only great, yeah. Yes. I can definitely speak English. Please, do not underestimate me. Right, I'm going to stab you in the back. And let's go and equip the King's Ring. And let the gate open in its very slow glory. As you can see, it is quite slow. There we go. And then I think I want to go and get my bonfire first. Before I get murdered by these the imp dudes. I've been killed by them before, so... It would be quite unfortunate if I get killed again. That's... And with before, I mean in like my other playthrough. I think in a... What, it was either in a dexterity or strength playthrough where I just got murdered by these guys. 1 petrified dragon bone already, okay. So there's more in here than I expected. I know there were a couple of them in here, but didn't expect there to be this many. In the chest back in the other area, Like over there. There we go. There is a malformed chill, which is like a great hammer type weapon, but I don't need that, so I'm not going to deal with that mimic that is protecting it. If you're wondering, I can auto-walk basically. My control stick gets stuck. I can put my control stick in a certain place where it just gets stuck a little bit, and then I can just auto-walk, which is, in my opinion, very useful, but at the same time it doesn't really warrant the bad, like the other bad things about it. Hello Azathiel, I fought you a lot of times in the last playthrough to get your stupid sword, which I got really easily in my in my strength playthrough. You know, the playthrough where I didn't need that weapon. And the funniest part about that entire weapon is the fact that it's not even that good. That it's actually like inferior to Lucatiel's blade. Right, fading soul. Oh, I just remembered something. We're gonna go and have some fun with a certain character in here, which I've never done. I do need to become hollow though to do that. But I'll do that once I'm done with this entire area. Basically. Hello. Would you be so kind as to take my spells into your face? Wow, boys. Yeah, I wanted to heal. It's a good thing that the game didn't recognize me pressing that button. Because that would have been really bad. Wanted to break your shields. There we go. Or break your guard. Can I just not parry you while I critical hit you? I should be able to, right? Ow. Please allow me. Okay, I think I just wasn't fast enough. This guy has a sizable amount of magic rest also, I think. Yeah, it's not taking the amount of damage that I would normally be doing against just about any other enemy. And goodbye. So we listen to this beautiful sound that's just playing over here. I do think I want to get that item over there because that's a petrified dragon bone. And then we have more of these mirror dudes. More of these pretty pathetic mirror dudes. Well, they're not that pathetic though. They can take a beating, that's for sure. As much as I'm loath to admit it. Ow. What sort of a brave warrior? There's no dude in here, but there is one in there, yeah. And it's this guy, you know, this guy. The dude that killed me a lot of times when I was farming the freaking necromancer shenanigans. This guy's also in the Belfry Soul. Speaking of Belfry Soul, I totally forgot that I need to go there. Well, I think at some point I'll just start grinding anyway, so... When am I gonna do that, though? I guess I'm not too far away from the point where I'll start grinding for some stuff. Alright. It's also quite interesting that these enemies attack in a different way than normal NPCs. I think I want to finish off the Dragon Shrine. And then I'll go and deal with... grinding, maybe. A bright bug. Okay. Right, I also got a northern... It's the southern one that I need. I just got all the northern ones, but not the southern ones. Yes, they do technically increase spell uses, but I'm scared to lower my HP even more. Great magic barrier, which is not that useful for me. Because that is a miracle, and even if I was a faith build, it would still be kind of useless. I've never really used that spell before. It basically increases your magic resistance. And that's it. Which is fine, but it's not amazing. Alright. And here we get the dude from which you can farm bonfire ascetics. This guy over here allows you to farm bonfire ascetics. And you only have to unpetrify him once. Hello. Goodbye. So we get 2 bonfire ascetics. Crimson water, do you drop anything? I like the fact that it just destroys this freaking cage. Stuck inside a cage, you can destroy it at any moment then. There was another one of these at some other point in the game. Ouch. But I didn't really go over there because I didn't need any of the items that are in that that were in that pit. Or there might have been something interesting, I don't know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it dropped... I think that this guy drops Twinkling Titanite in the other place where is that. Meh, whatever. I don't care too much anyway. Right, and now we get to light another one of these conches. This is necessary if you want to fully explore this area. By the way. But you do unfortunately have to deal with freaking this dude every single time. And as you might have noticed, this guy is quite tough. Has a lot of HP, does a lot of damage. Apparently has a sizable amount of resistance to magic. Which I can't really blame him for having. I think the Forlorn armor in general is just like really strong. Ouch. I think I do have some pieces unlocked. But I don't think I'll be wearing it. I also just don't really like the way it looks, personally. Let's see. 2 more bonfire ascetics over here. How many do I have? I think I have like 7 of them, right? Yep. I do have 7 of those. I'm kind of wondering if I can still get another bonfire... I'm sorry, another fragrant branch of yore at some point. Because I do kind of need it. It's nice and quiet in here. I hate this place. Wait, do I have another? I think I should have another Pharos Lockstone. Because I do kind of want to light up this place. I don't need the Pharos Lockstones for much else anyway, so... There's a dude behind this painting. These are the Dragon Acolytes, I think. And these guys are the ones that have a chance of dropping Petrified Dragon Bones. But it is quite rare, and they're also resistant to magic. They also drop Elizabeth mushrooms, which are another way of healing your HP. Alright, there was an item in here, right? Yeah. A Pharos Lockstone, would you look at that? Didn't even remember that being here. Right, I do think I want to go and maybe return for the moment to go and level up. We have almost reached the amount of levels I need for my faith shenanigans. And all of that for being able to use one staff. Yeah, well. These are the rules I created for myself. And thus I will stand by them. Wait. Why do I have... I guess it must be another catalyst then. Or just something else in general, but I need 18 faith. I'm pretty dang sure there's another catalyst somewhere that requires the 18 faith. And otherwise I just waited. I just wasted a lot of stats, and so be it then. I don't care. The last time I gave a fuck has been some time ago. I also want to buy some upgrade materials for my other staves, so I can see how good they are. Or bad. Alright. Let me go and light my torch. Because there's another sconge to light. There we go. Got to deal with the Fallen again. Using a greatsword like me. Only he's using his a lot more effectively because I'm not even dodging. My god. Don't you love seeing AI do its work? I sure as hell do, especially when they're just being jackasses, really. Okay, so you have poise when you attack, huh? Because otherwise it doesn't have poise, but he only has poise when... Okay, no, he just in general has a little bit of poise. Just really hoping I was out of range for that. He's blocking. He's blocking. He's blocking. I'm quite surprised that I managed to pull that off, like, multiple times. You know what, fuck you. I really hoped that you would die from that. Would have been cool, but nope. I just failed. Okay. Let me go and unequip everything. From my clothing in any case. Because otherwise I will lose it all in this pit. And I think that this pit... It does have a spell in it that I would need. And also a Petrified Dragon Bone. Right. Hello. Isn't it fun being in the piss pit? What? How? Okay. Isn't it fun being in a piss pit? I think I'm just gonna hit you with my spells. Goodbye. Ah, Soul Geyser. Or Geyser. Whatever. And Petrified Dragon Bone. 2 Divine Blessings. And Large Soul of a Nameless Soldier. And some Corrosive Urns because... of reasons. Okay. Let me go and equip my armor again. I think I had black leather on. I also have the Ruin Sentinel, like the Ruin Leggings. Which I do like quite a lot. Well, nah, I don't like them as much as the black leather pants. Right. Let me go and re-attune my spells. Wait, I didn't equip my rings, I think, yeah. This one. And then all this one. And this one. And then my basic Southern Ritual Band. Maybe I should do some research to see which boss I need to beat to get the other thing. Soul Geyser. What does this do even? Interesting. It's only one use though. Which is not amazing. I think I'll equip my Great Heavy again. I'll start equipping other spells once I have more achievement slots. I'm thinking about doing research about where I can find the northern or the southern ritual band. Plus 2. Because that would be quite nice. Let me go and get you to destroy your cage. Go and destroy the statue so it's not in my way. Now I'm thinking about it, I don't even need to do this, I think. There's probably just a weapon behind there that's not really super interesting for me to get. There we go. I think this is like the malformed skull or something. Oh, okay, this is the malformed shell, okay. Then the other one is the malformed skull. Well, whatever. It's basically the identical weapon. And I think it requires Petrified Dragon Bones to upgrade, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Or it's Twinkling Titanite. Whatever. The entire strength playthrough, there were a lot of weapons that were very annoying to get. I did not mean to switch. There we go. This guy still hasn't reached me. Nice jump attack, bro. I wanted to do a guard break, but I failed. Multiple times. There we go. Looks very satisfying, but I kind of wish that it did more damage. Oh boy. Nice combo attack. I think it's also just very annoying. Like, the two weapons that it uses are the Forlorn Greatsword and the Forlorn Scythe. And both of those are just... they're good weapons to use, probably. I'm pretty sure they're going to be used like good weapons to use yourself. But it makes the Forlorn NPC so annoying to deal with. Because the weapons are also just really good. He's beefy. The weapons are good. He's not particularly a dumb NPC. It's interesting. And I think I've done everything. So now I should go back to the entrance. I'll also go and hit you with my physical hitting sword. Because I can attack you more times with this thing. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the entrance. Once you've lit all of the sconces, of which there are 4, the 4 that I've shown you, I think, then you can go back to the entrance, and then you can get yourself the Aldia key, which is the key that opens up a specific room in this place. I was about to say, like, wait, what? The basilisk is back? As I proceed to instantly forget that I rested at the bonfire. Alright. So once you've lit all those candles, this thing is gonna wake up. Now, in the original version of Dark Souls 2, this would automatically happen when you enter this place. A lot of people don't like the fact that they changed that. Which I can definitely see. Hello, buddy. But at least the skeleton isn't as much in my way anymore, which is always nice. It's already a pretty long episode, but I do want to kind of finish off Aldia's Keep in this episode. Then we can focus on the dragon area in the next episode. And then I think after I'm done with the dragon area, then I want to go and farm for a little bit. Yeah, and then I also kind of want to do the quest line that's over here. I think I'll first do the quest line and then do the grinding. Or something of the sort. I'll have to decide. I'll just have to decide on the moment. Or at least that's what I usually do. I could decide beforehand, but it's not really my style, actually. As weird as it may sound. I kind of don't really prepare myself before, I don't know, I have like basic preparations that I do. Like in this one, I have the preparations of like figuring out which weapons I need to collect and all that jazz. But aside from that, I really don't prepare too much. I just go with the flow, really. Because I feel like once you prepare too much, it just becomes a little bit too much. I wouldn't say like too professional. That's not really what I would say, but for me personally, it takes the fun out of it in a certain way. Other people would find fun in, of course, making the best possible product that they can, which is cool, but that's not really me. I just kind of want to enjoy myself. I don't want it to be too serious, you know? I need to heal up. Because otherwise, surprise, surprise, I will die. Right. Then we have the Prowling Magus. And another one of these Dragon Acolytes. Let me go and hit you with some spells. And let me also go and switch back to the sword. Ouch. You little shit. Circle around your prey. Menacingly. Dragon Acolyte Lobe? Yes, Lobe. No, Robe. Right. Once you pull this lever, however, this is something that you need to decide for yourself if you want to. It will break all the cages, which will release all the enemies, but will also release certain like mimics and all that jazz, which drop interesting stuff. Go and catch it too. Oh boy, please don't kill me. Yeah, big spin. I remember a lot about these enemies' attack patterns over here. I fought them one too many times. Both in No Game Plus and also in this place. Since I was, of course, initially grinding my petrified dragon bones in here. Which I would not recommend in any way, shape or form. Please do not do that. It is pure suffering and you should not put yourself through something like that. There's much better ways to get these things. But in the end, I can't force you to do something, so do whatever the hell you want. That's what I would say. With the Dust Curb, I was really hoping that I would find another Petrified Dragon Bone, but... I'm sorry, another... Fragrant Branch of Yore. But I'm not sure if I can actually get another one of those. Hello. It just automatically does that. I was wondering what it was going to do, actually. If I came over here. Hello. The most refined attack. The sit on your ass attack. Right, there's another mimic over here. Who is hitting my butt? A Fragrant Branch of Yore. Nice. That is pretty dang nice. Now we have some basilisks over here. Whomst I will just shoot because... Hey, another Fate Stone. Nice. I like seeing that. Then we have Mr. Cyclops Man. Who noticed me, I think. Yeah, he noticed me. Asshole. I thought that Cyclops was going to grab me after the attack of this guy. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a really bad situation over here. Or in any case, a pretty bad one. I may not classify it as a really bad one, but it's a pretty bad one. Because both of these enemies are pretty dang tough. And I did not want to get both of them. Can you move your fat ass out of the way? I swear to God. He's just gonna always be in my way. Okay, cool. Kill this guy. And then kill this guy. Goodbye. 3 pieces of Drinking Titanite. Nice. Can always be useful. Or at least a lot of the times. A lot of the time it can be useful. A lot of the multiple timelines. And goodbye. Don't need your corrosive stuff in my life. As I get a corrosive urn. Quite the joke. Watch out, because I never know what he's gonna do. He's either gonna jump at me and try to grab me, or he's going to... That's a grabbing attack, yep. Or he's going to shoot me with stuff. The Black Witch Staff is a very interesting weapon. It's a catalyst that allows you to cast basically every single type of spell in the game. Not a lot of... there's basically no other catalyst that does that. It's only this catalyst that does that. Which is freaking awesome. I love it. Now... Yeah. I was wondering like how long it was going to take. Okay, so it's actually based on time, which I did not know. I thought it was based on where you were. Well, it probably is based on where you are. But it's also based on time, so that you basically like touch the door, the game will say that it's locked, and then you'll get attacked by this guy. Intriguing. Let's go and equip my great heavies. And let us fight the Guardian Dragon, which is a freaking... It's a boss that I've fought so many times. That's fire. Yeah. Or at least an enemy type that I've fought a lot of times. And I also fought the boss a couple of times in New Game Plus. Why? Because I needed a certain weapon that I could only get from a phantom type enemy that only spawned once per new game. So yeah. But I got a lot of souls from it though. I've also, like, I haven't, except for doing the necromancer grinding, I have not had to grind quite yet in this particular playthrough. It's very interesting. I'm not complaining though. It's pretty freaking awesome. Even though grinding is fine, though, it's not horrendous, but it is better if I don't have to grind. That way it feels more fluent. So I was trying to finish off Aldia's Keep and... oh no, wait, no, I was just trying to finish off Aldia's Keep, right? I was thinking that I was trying to finish off this and Dragon's area, but no, that's wrong. Ah, yes. Don't you love having some not so amazing memories sometimes? Right. Get me out of here. So that I may obtain one of the most useful items in the game. Hello. There. She sounds so much more happy when you find her over here. Alright. We're running over the bridge. And we have reached the farming spot, people. The farming spot. This is the place where you want to go for both Twinkling Titanite and Petrified Dragon Bones. Because you can guarantee to get like 7 or maybe like either 6 or 7 per run, which is pretty dang decent. Okay, there we go. 18 faith. Done. Done and dusted. So, attunement or... Yeah, no. Endurance. Screw it. Screw it. Right. Let me go and equip my... my feather. There it is. The 8th feather, which is basically an infinite homeward bone. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just I was playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Now Dexterity, Sorcery build. I'm pretty like far into the Sorcery build, and I'm still calling it a Dexterity build. I think next episode I'm gonna go and look for, like online, I'm gonna look up where I can get the Southern Ritual Band +2. And we're gonna go and do that first. And after that we are gonna go and do the Dragon area and maybe also Dragon Shrine. Totally depends on how long it's gonna take me to beat whichever boss I need to beat in New Game Plus. Goodbye.